Hey there, fellas. Today decided that we can reply to some comments and I will bring you around. And as you know, I reply to all comments as possible. And obviously, sometimes the comments might start to be a bit much and I don't have time to dig into them, especially if they are for problems. And I know the reply is going to take a while. So, why not just bring you for a ride and we can check and reply to them and maybe you can learn a thing or two. So I just opened myself some queens. Usually on the cap there's like a hint, and this cap says, I'm not sure if you can see that, if you can zoom in, says basically Obadimus in Bulgarian, which means like call him. Call who? Like who the F I'm supposed to call him? Like there was nobody to call to fix my game, to learn how to fix a seto. There was nobody to call to learn how to drift, nothing. There was nobody to call to fix this setup right here on the sim rig. Everything I had to learn myself. Call him. You call if you're lazy to learn. You don't call anybody. You learn yourself. And if you can find something on the internet, since now you have the possibility, why not? Dig as much as possible and learn. But the moment you have a problem, the first response that you have is to call somebody. Like, first you're being annoying. Second is like, I mean, I don't know what are these stupid hints, bro. Why would you put this on the bottle? You're a goddamn idiot, bro. Anyways, we're not gonna rant about the bottle itself. We're gonna jump into the comments and see if I can help somebody and what people are saying about different videos. So, the first comment is from Dernos. If your game crashes, get stuck with initializing AI spline, downgrade content manager to 020. So, I believe that Dernos is talking about the CSP dropping down to 0.2.0. So, look, bro, this makes sense that there might be some incompatibility issue, like, from the custom shaders patch. But at the same time, there's something else that is causing the problem, most likely. So dropping down a version, have you ever seen me dropping down versions? Like I would have made a video telling you guys, look, it's the CSP problem, and if that's the case, I tell in the CSP updates, bro, guys, the problem is in the CSP. I've done tons of tests because for me to figure out all the issues with traffics, with SRP, all these stuff, and especially so pure the people that drag and drop it into content manager and buzz their game because it swaps video files and stuff like that, I had to brute force these problems on my own, like literally bust my game so I can learn them. That's part of like technical support, like how you try out stuff. So the underlying issue is not your CSP, Dernos, it's something else. Most likely, maybe if you have installed SRP through Content Manager, massive mistake. As I said, big tracks, you install them manually. Even now, people that complain about rain, install rain manually. As stupid as it sounds, I will show you now. If we reach a comment like this, I'm gonna show you how to install rain. I'm gonna make a separate video because literally I've asked about rain every single day. When you're asked something 2,000 times, imagine you go to school, you go to work, and like every 1 hour you get asked the same question. It's like a robot is there bimping the same alarm nonstop. It gets annoying as F, right? So don't be surprised if I get pissed if you ask me about rain or some problem, because this is a 2 minute fix and you're asking me this dumb S. Like, you know what I mean. So, what should we reply to Dernos? We should reply to Dernos that, hey buddy, uh, first appreciate that you're leaving a comment. It helps the algorithm on sharing your problem. So when I have time, I can, reply to this. Game crashes and stuff. First, we're gonna tell Dernos, make sure that you've installed SRP manually. If not, delete the track and reinstall it manually. If you don't know, I do have a video how to install mods and I show manually about applications. If you don't know how to install manually, just follow my video about how to install. Well, it's very annoying, guys, because I'm on the side. The monitor is actually angled because it's like I don't like to change the triple monitor setup, and the keyboard is like angled like this towards me, so I can't just type fast, which annoys the f out of me because I wanna type everything very fast and get over it. So yeah, Dernos, just follow my video if you don't know how to install mods. But big tracks, Union Island, SRP, I think what was the other one? FDR. There's so many now. Install manually. Content Manager cannot manage to extract, compile all the information properly. The track starts to be underlying problem. It causes the issues. So that's one of the main reasons also about the last race canceled video that I talked about. Why you can't join big servers and you get error. It's because of the track itself. So next, DVOS, well, I'm DVOS leaving comments on my very old edits. Glad you enjoyed them, bro. I appreciate it. I'm gonna give you the heart. Thank you very much for helping the algorithm, and thank you for leaving comments out there. So, what is this? Andre is leaving comment on fix race cancel all issues complete guide etc. Course. For me, it was just content manager and administrator mode. Guys, okay, Andre, it's not okay. Wait. This is becoming annoying now. You guys have no idea about even the smallest technical stuff you can do. Open the goddamn firewall. Now, allow this. No, not this. You can allow content manager to here as well. But, bro, where's the button for, Jesus Christ. Alright. Firewall advanced. Haven't been there in a while. Ah, there we go. Finally, bro. I'm getting lost. I haven't go to allow stuff from here. So now, guys, you go to the advanced settings of the Windows Defender firewall. Now, what you want to do? You want to click on inbound rules, and you see ACS, Total War, like all things. Bro, I haven't played Total War in years, and it's still everything here is allowed. Then what you want to do? So you want to find content manager and you want to add it here. So you click new rule, boom, then run that controls connection for a program. Then you click next and then you select the program's path. You click here and then you just go to desktop or whatever your content manager is. Select the content manager, like you select this, then click open, then you click next, then allow connection. Boom, domain, private, public, next, name, and you just name it content manager, so it's easy and you know exactly what it is. And why did my, and there you have it. And now you don't have to run it as administrator. Like, these are basic computer skills, guys. In 2024, I strongly advise you, especially this new generation, learn computers. I'm born 95. A lot of people also from 95, they don't know. Guys, you need to know how to at least use your computer, basically. Not everybody needs to be programmer or developer or tech support, whatever, but learn something basic as this to do it, so you could always help yourself if something is up. Like, a lot of people that are wasting money on like free antiviruses and stuff like that. Guys, that's complete BS. Don't pay for BS. Like, as much as I don't like using short terms like BS and stuff, don't pay. Yes, they're good. If you know how to use Windows Defender Firewall, you're absolutely safe. Like, that's what I tell a lot of people on Discord, especially the help channels and stuff. They're getting hit. They probably visit sketchy websites. The Discord is being spammed all day. Thanks very much, by the way, to Kevin, the Crusader, and the people that are helping me now to, clean apart from the bots that are defending the server. Because you guys join some sketchy websites, you get hit, and then a whole script goes to your messengers, Facebook, WhatsApp, like spamming links and people to get more ratted and stuff like that, and hacked. So yeah, same. And for the outbound, again, like outbound you don't really need. It's more about the inbound. Just put the content manager. That's it, bro. Easy peasy. So that's about it, Andre. My response will be in the video. I'm glad you figured it out, but you can just allow it through Windows Defender, Firewall, Advanced Settings, Inbound, Inbound rules. So, I mean, you probably won't even understand what I'm saying here, but like, if you know, you know. I mean, that's the best I can do, Andre. Um, I'm I'm currently all right. I'm gonna tell him I'm currently recording video replying to comments, so you can check and I show how to do it. So yeah. So yeah, that's about it, Andre. What's next? Let's see. Oh, rain. Oh my God, again about rain, guys. Rain. It's okay. All right. We're gonna deal with the rain. As much as I hate these questions. Mm. All right, now we're gonna deal real quick with the rain. So, Lil Jim KLM how is commenting on how to fix rain 3 CSP bug. So I've been having trouble with rain. I don't know what I did, but now I can hear rain and use everything in the planner, but can't see the rain or water on the ground. It doesn't work on both so on pure and on regular weather settings. My rain effects is how it usually is. Do you have any idea what it is, brother? I have perfect idea what it is. This rain BS, it's been for years. So, like, I've digged into this problem so hard that I know every single possibility. So, I'll tell you this. You guys probably don't know, but let me just open one more tab and I'm gonna find this video for you so you know. So, Lil Jim, you see this video right here? Full in-depth brain guide. Here I explain absolutely everything, but to summarize literally what I'm explaining, you need nowadays Peter Bowles and X4Fab, they work together because one makes the weather, the other guy makes the CSP and stuff like that. So what you need to know, this should immediately give you a tip and a hint that if you have the latest CSP, you need to have the latest Pure, and you need to install them manually. Even the CSP now, all the problems come because now, even in that video I showed installation through CM, and I'm so pissed about it. I'm pissed at myself because back then it was still working. Now it doesn't work. So what you want to do, you basically what you let me show you with like Steam. So what do you want to do, bro? You go to Steam, you go to library, then where's the stupid game now? Manage properties. Bro, where's the folder? Like, yeah, you go to properties, no files, browse, you open the folders game. Then you want to find, give me a second, where is this? So, lights patch, I saw it somewhere. So, there we go. I'm opening my archive. I use WinRAR because it's very nice. You could access the files immediately through the archive. So now you open the archive. What you do now? You have the lights patch, which is the latest version. You grab this two files and drag and drop them into the empty space. So either here, make sure to not lighten up some of these. That means you're gonna drop it in these folders. So drop them into the folder itself here on the empty space. Or if your window is a bit smaller, you could drop them here in between. So once you drop them, it's gonna ask you to replace, then click replace. So in my case, I won't install them simply because I already have my CSP, everything's working, so on. So that's exactly what you want to do. But first, I strongly advise you. That's how you should install the preview. But first, I want you to do is you go to settings, you go to CSP, delete your patch, wipe it out, then install it again, the base one, and then install the preview. And also, if you drag and drop Soul Pure into Content Manager, bro, your game is for an install. The entire game, even your documents folder. So when you go here, just wipe. If you're gonna wipe the game, delete the documents folder. Do it, everything I showed in the full in depth apart from the CSP preview installation. So yeah, that's the only thing. So that's about the rain, bro. This is literally about the rain, how to do it. So it's way too much to write. I'm not going to write it, Lil Jim. Really, bro. I'm super exhausted from rain. These rain questions are giving me cancer. So, uh, hey, Jim, we're gonna type it with big. I know the answer and how to fix it exactly. Nowadays, you have to drag and drop the preview version manually in the Assetto Corsa root folder. So basically, to install it manually. However, I'm filming a reply video to people that they haven't responded, and I showcase how to do it. So that's about it, Lil Jimmy. And basically, I'll make another video showing you guys because honestly, rain is very annoying and everybody's complaining about it, and that's why I made all the fixed videos so I can help you guys. So that's exactly what the channel is about. Help, education, and some fun. That's it. It's not purely entertainment, but it is what it is. As long as I'm helping somebody, I'm happy. Let's see. F it, just gonna play Gran Turismo till it figures itself out. Black Sky bug. Bruv, Black, guys, come on, like, Black Sky is like rain problem. It's so super simple. Mm, I mean, doesn't mean to ditch the game to play something else because you can't fix a problem. That's quitting. Never quit. Like, I'm super exhausted from YouTube. Did I quit? Like, I'm still gonna upload something, and if I didn't feel like complete garbage today, I would have probably made the how to do a reverse entry video and like keep the how to drift series. But even then, if I feel like garbage, today my neck hurts, I have some headache and stuff like that, because running, gym, stuff like that. But just keep going, bro. You can't just quit the game. Why would you quit a set for Gran Turismo if you just can't fix something basic? Black Sky, specifically for Black Sky, you want to use the latest paid CSP, which is the preview version, and the latest pure version. If you installed Solar Pure via Content Manager, you drag and drop them, wipe your entire goddamn game out together with the documents folder that I showed earlier in this video. So don't quit the game. Try to find knowledge. So if you don't know, that's not a crime. I didn't know myself. That's why I'm telling you now, bro. So listen to my advice. Black Sky is the easiest stupid fix as well. As long as you just know. I mean, I think at this point, honestly, guys, contradicting myself a bit because like it's easy when you know the answer. So it's not easy. Nothing's easy. It's like drifting. Like something was super hard, and now you say, "Ah, this is easy." No, it's not easy. It's still the same difficulty level. It's still hard. You just got better at it, right? So, we're gonna reply to Bob, Bob Waiter. Bob, you're not waiting. Like you're called Bob Whitey. Is it Bob Whitey or wait? Like Bob, you have wait in your name. You should wait and be patient. You're not waiting. You're just ditching. F this game. I'm out. Like no, Bob. You have to wait. Even your name is like Bob Wait. Come on. So it's more like Bob White, but I'm joking. Anyways, hey brother, don't quit or give up. This is an easy fix. I'm recording a video now replying to comments, and I explain basically what is the issue. Even though, Bob, you did watch a video where I explain use the same versions, I don't think you genuinely watched the video or you still have problem. If that didn't work, that means you screwed up the game in some way. I've talked way too much about this. I could keep talking for a lot of time, and I don't want to do it. So Just trust me, bro. Like if I have to explain, you probably screw up the game. You have to wipe install the whole game. If you need to wipe the entire game, watch my ultimate race canceled guide. And if I open Discord, everything's sorted out. So just give me a moment. Discord is opening. You see. So let me go. We go to Project X, go to my server. Then you go down to the help category. Then you click guides, and you see I've sorted everything out. Then you want to click on race canceled. Scroll to the bottom, and you see ultimate race canceled guide. That's what you need. This is me showing you how to completely. There's a section of how to completely wipe out the entire game. So that's about it, Bob. This is it. All right, next. Ahmed Usmani is asking, what car do you drive here? Which video is this? How to drift 3 power over drift entry technique. Brother, this is the S13 from WDTS. However, I strongly advise you, Ahmed, use the E30. I did think to start teaching you guys on WDTS, but then since I've been testing F ton of time, I found that the E30 is better. You ask why. I'll have probably a separate video, which are the best cars on learning when you're on wheel, because for controlling it doesn't really matter. Like controller and keyboard, mostly I've seen, keyboard players, they use all kinds of scripts and stuff like that. Some use script to mimic a wheel. Some just use this what was it, joypad or something. Controller again, script. It all comes down, to a bit of knowledge to set up your settings. But at the end of the day, you have a script that handles the micro corrections. So we're not gonna talk about scripts. We talk purely about wheel. I mean scripts, controllers, and keyboards. For wheel, the best car to learn is E30 from Kuno's drift version. I strongly advise you, if you're looking for a car to learn on the E30 drift car. You ask why. I'll give you a small brief. Sorry, I had to sneeze and I had to cut here. So, Ahmed, the reason why you want to choose and you want to prefer E30 drift from Kunos compared to the WDTS is not because WDTS is easy to drive for beginner, but more about how WDTS is going to forgive you because of the angle kit, and the car itself is very slidey. E30 as well, when you heat up the tires, very slidey, but I believe the angle kit is the difference because WDTS masks the correction. It's like the car handles it for you because it's very well set up for drift. And it masks a lot of bad corrections, a lot of mistakes that you're going to do. While with the E30 drift, every time somebody, doesn't matter when they heat up the tires, the car gets slidey. Even when it's slidey, the smallest F up you make, I will see it. The smallest correction, the smallest problem, like the smallest mistake you do, either with wheel or total like inputs or pedals, whatever you do, the car is going to jerk a bit or yank a bit. Is gonna be unsettled. Like you're gonna unsettle the car. It's not gonna be happy. It's not gonna be smooth. You could see that immediately. And that's why I use this car for coaching. It's incredibly good to spot mistakes and problems, and that's exactly what I need to know, so I know what weakness to attack, in people. So it's not about keep going and reinforcing what you're good at. It's about finding what you're bad at and attacking that and getting good at the things you're bad at. Then you have a very well overall balance. So that's all about it. Anyways, we dig way too deep, guys. I'm a bit too nerdy about details and stuff. But Ahmed, hey Ahmed, glad you are enjoying the series. um, Here I am using the WTNS 13, but I strongly recommend you to use BMW E30 Drift from Kunos. I am currently recording a video replying to comments I haven't replied yet, and what should I explain a bit in detail why you should use the BMW instead of WDTS. So that's about it, Ahmed. I hope you got the full details and the full reasoning of why you should use the BMW E30 Drift. So let's see what's the again complete traffic guide. We have Dernos. Dernos is helping other people, bro. This is like that's great. It reminds me of myself. I'm gonna read the comment in a second, but like it really reminded me of myself like long ago once like I didn't know the problem, but then I figured out the problem, and then I went back to the old videos that they replied to people, and then left them another reply. Hey, bro, I figured out the problem. You know what? If my first fix didn't work out, that they replied first, try this out. I figured something new. I literally dig to find the people from months ago that maybe are still struggling and stuff. And that just shows how much I want to help people, right? So, Dernos, huge thumbs up, bro. The fact that you're scrolling to comments and helping to people, like, very generous, honestly. Um, oh, hard for this. Neon Fox is saying having trouble with loading in. The screen becomes frozen on the initializing AI spline lines. So, Neon, if you've watched the complete traffic guide, I explain how AI splines work. Now, you need to know if you don't have AI splines, the game cannot start the the game itself, like the practice. You're gonna load everything else, the cars, the stuff. I don't remember. I think it was the AI spline actually loading first. So the game's not gonna start purely because it looks for the AI spline. So what is the problem with this? Let me explain a bit. So we're gonna select SRP, right? We're gonna select this crap. Now I'm gonna go to folder, open, boom. Now we go back. Now you see all these layouts here that they show there how to install the traffic for single player and where to put the AI splines. When you open this, you open the AI folder. You have pit lanes and you have fast lanes. These fast lanes are by the guy who made them, and huge respect for making splines for Shutoko, bro. It probably took months, or if not months. It's crazy. Like how big this track is. Imagine driving like a goddamn idiot grandpa as slow as possible, so the line is as smooth as possible in the same lane, and driving like this for hours. It's incredibly. I would probably get cancer myself, even though I want to make splines. But like, huge kudos, brothers. Making splines is not as easy. You need tons of patience, guys. Especially if you f up the line. Good luck starting again. So, anyways, not gonna dig into splines. I'm always going away from the topic. Now, pit lanes. Why do you need the pit lanes? You need the pit lanes so the AI knows how to exit from the pits. If you don't have the pit lanes, then when you run the single, the traffic cannot exit. Like it doesn't know where to go for out from the pits or in on the pits. So you need the pit lane files. Then you need the fast lane files so that the traffic knows where to go on the road. The recorded lines for the traffic. If I recorded only a line to be and I drove only on the right side, then I don't put it, then the traffic doesn't know where to go. It's going to be stuck at pits. So, but here we talk about something else. That's more for people that have stuck traffic and stuff like that. If you're getting frozen, initializing AI spline, all of you guys do some dumb stuff like, I guess you're beginners, you just got the game and you're asking very, like, it's not exactly a stupid question if you just got the game, but if I don't know, you just got the game is very slow. What you guys do is, let's say you put the drift track, you got a car, you click race, and then you click go. But one thing you need to think about, guys, this is a drift track, this is not for racing. Same with a lot of other tracks. Some racing tracks also don't have splines, like custom made and stuff. And what happens is the game is gonna give you could not initialize AI spline, and the game is gonna crash because there are no splines. This is not a racetrack, so you need to be careful what mode you select here. Same for track day, same for race, same for hot lap. So if you just want to test out a track on single without traffic and stuff like that, and you're like, why is the game crashing? Is because of the mode you are in. Make sure you select practice. So your question is very generalized. So I have to literally think of so many possible solutions, like possible scenarios, let's say. Initializing a spline. If Still, since you commented on a complete traffic guide, I'm having some direction that you are getting stuck on here. Now, if this is the case, make sure you have your bit files, fast lane files. Make sure you have all your AI spline files there so the AI knows what to do. Another thing, if you're gonna use traffic on single player, always use track day. Track day on the track with the AI splines for that track. If you don't have them, game's not gonna run. Another thing that you have to be careful, you know, in your case, it's about the spline, but some people report that my game crashed, stuff like that. A lot of times, some of the traffic cards you guys get might be busted. But I think that's about it, bro. Honestly, uh, the guy is telling you, about the CSP. I'd say probably you install SRP wrongly through the content manager, delete and follow what I said to Danos. Install menu and stuff like that. So, same thing, brother. I'm gonna leave like this. I think I'm gonna reply. Hey, brother, this is a pretty common issue. I am recording a video replying to people, and I covered a bit on the topic and your comment as well. So yeah, thanks for commenting, bro, leaving your problem. And I do see the comments, guys. I try to reply to everybody, and as long as they have time. And if you see how little comments I have, you could imagine like how many comments are coming daily, and I still reply to everybody. So I never left anybody. But maybe in the future there will be a moment where I would not be able to reply to everyone. Thank you, man. Like T Freno is saying thank you, man, for fixed race cancel too. So the video helped T Freno. Thank you very much for appreciating my work on the time that I put in by saying thank you and leaving a comment. Um, I appreciate you leaving feedback and happy to help. Happy to help, buddy. So happy driving, bro. I'm glad this helped you and fix your game. Tried everything doesn't work. This is commented by Supercharged Gaming. Tried everything doesn't work on how to fix green roller course. Guys, bro, green. I think we talked about green roll for a year. Why are you trying to annoy me now, guys? Go to something. We're gonna go on like. Anyways, I think it doesn't matter where we go. Anyways, play the game. Let me see if OBS can record it. Is recording this. Maybe move the OBS. You better be watching Super Gaming, like Supercharged. You better be watching now. Green roll, such a simple fix. You watching? My whole PC is lagging because I'm on the max settings at the moment. Now, obviously, you need to have CSP. Next thing, when you go in game, you see my mouse. You go on the side, click all apps, type CSP debug. Boom, you open the CSP debug. There, since CSP 180 version, there is an in-game application called CSP debug. This is where now you control the debugs and stuff like that. So it was somewhere here. Let's look a bit about rain line. What is this? No, it's not script. No, it's not tires. No, wet skid marks. No, boom, rain racing line. So in order to figure out which is it that is debugging, you need to put rain. So we're gonna put rain. There you have it. We found it. Rain racing line. You see? Simple as that, bro. Simple as that. Check mark this visual rain racing line debug and you'll be fine. So now I'm gonna exit. Oh, this is like the Need for Speed when you wanna exit and like or make a change, the camera just goes on the side. That was cool. So, where is this monkey? Show yourself. Supercharged Gaming. I hope you saw that. CSP debug, racing line. I don't know if this has anything to do. I'm being completely honest. I don't know if this has anything to do with ideal line, which is the thing that shows you where to go. The racing line with the green, the on like the most optimal stuff. Which, by the way, this line is garbage. It's not the most optimal for racing, so don't use that. I mean, if you're racing. But in general, that's where you want to find it. This is old video before the CSP 180, before the new update landed with the new CSP debug app in the game that I also covered in my CSP debug video. You could go and check it out if you want. And you need to go in game, supercharge gaming, or if you use old CSP, that's the way. You follow this video. If you use the new CSP, follow what I just showed you now. Hey, brother, since the new CSP preview version 180 plus has landed, there is an update that featured new CSP debug app in game that you can change the debug options from there. I am also recording a video replying to people, and I just showed how to fix this. So stay tuned. So supercharged gaming, basically that's how you fix it. Extremely simple, nothing to panic. Don't ditch the game, don't ditch a setu, don't quit. Like, I don't know why you guys rush like, oh, my game doesn't work, screw this game, F it. Like, come on, bro. Like, put a bit time, fix the game, dig a bit, you'll be fine. Don't worry. Like, nothing to panic. Simple. Let's see. So, man, I'm getting a bit tired, bro. Like, just talking. Like, a lot of people have problems and stuff like that and questions. I'm getting tired. So, cheers, guys. I'm gonna hydrate myself a bit, and we continue with the next ones. All right. Bro, I feel like this drink is garbage. Like I don't feel like I'm getting hydrated. I feel like I'm getting more dehydrated from this drink. But bro, life is garbage sometimes. Uh, so we're gonna continue. Andrew Chung is commenting. Thanks for this video and this playlist series in general, man. I think the big thing I learned from this video was using the clutch to stop the big angle. This is a very good tip. Keep up the good work. This is comment on how to drift number 13, faint entry drift technique video. So, thank you very much, Andrew, for following the series. I will keep blasting more and more series, but I'll be absolutely honest first, and then I'll give you a reply to this. I'll be absolutely honest. I know you guys want to see videos daily. I know you guys want to see videos every other day or daily about the how to drift. Uh, I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you. It is extremely hard. Not just I can break down the information, but it's so many things happening at once. It is extremely hard to make the videos. Sometimes it really just pulls me away. I'm like, man, this is so much work. But it's all about what mindset you put in, like faint entry, the manji, like the scandal. They were very annoying videos to make. Not purely because not because it's very hard to do the showcase and stuff. It's more about the sheer information I have to put in, then the slow motions. The whole video, the hardest part is the slow motions. The slow motions, the text, everything in. So they're very hard to make. It just takes crap ton of time, and that's why I'm a bit slow on them. I just try to keep my sanity up, so I don't get like burned out completely from them. And I'll tell you the whole goal. The goal is cover all the techniques so you guys know exactly what the F I'm talking about. Then I'm gonna start day one. Once I start day one, we're gonna go till like the last, after advanced and stuff like that. And then when I start the day one, when I call a specific term or technique, I want you to know it. If you don't know it, you go watch this video. And you don't have to bother me with BS. Asking me what is this and stuff like that. No, like, you don't ask me what is this. When we start day one, we start to speak terminology and stuff like that. When I tell you clutch kick, you don't ask me what is clutch kick and how it works. You go and watch the video about clutch kick and you learn how it works. So you don't bother me with BS. Because imagine if I have to explain every single term and like technique, the videos are gonna still keep going very long. They're gonna be long anyways. So imagine like just repeating the same crap every time, how much it's gonna take. When I tell you clutch kick, you know what it is. When I tell you throttle pulsing, you know what it is. When I tell you power away, you know what it is. When I tell you flick reverse entry, you know what it is. And when I tell you like hold the throttle and just do flick transitions, you know what it is. When I tell you throttle, like a lift off throttle transition, you know what it is. When I tell you clutch kick transition, you know what it is. When I tell you everything, you will know what it is. Instead of asking me dumb stuff, you know what I mean? So this is the plan, Andrew. I decided, no, I'm gonna give a bit of spoilers how I'm gonna do my stuff, how I plan them to be, and I'm gonna cover now what you're asking about and saying. Now, this big tip in the faint entry, it was not meant to show reverse, but that was just this corner for the track is just 90 degrees or reverse entry anyways. So I just do it reverse because I'm so used to this track, and it was going to be very stupid of me to force myself to go normal angle because I've done this track all the time and I always enter like this. So I just did everything naturally by muscle memory, because you need to remember, guys, I have GoPro on my head here. I need to think about talking. I don't need to think about driving. If I start thinking about driving instead of talking, you hear me like being quiet, a bit of pauses and stuff like that. I need to keep my, conversation in the head, my dialogue coming in, explaining stuff properly, accurately, while I'm also driving. So imagine all this crazy multitasking that I'm doing on the wheel, the pedals and stuff, shifting, whatever. And then I'm also talking and trying to think of everything that I'm saying to be accurate, not to say something wrong and explain. This is incredibly hard. Driving and talking is incredibly hard, but like the craziest thing is like driving and coaching and explaining at the same time while also having a stupid camera on my head that squeezes my goddamn head. So that's about it. Andrew, there will be a specific video, like the next video will be for sure on the reverse entry. Next video is going to be reverse slash backwards entry, and we're going to cover exactly this. So what you said here, the big thing I learned from this video was using clutch to stop the big angle. No, 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 Andrew, you don't stop the big angle. You hold the clutch to let the car slide. Yes, the RPMs are going to drop down, but you don't care about this. You hold the clutch, let the car slide itself to the corner. So when you enter the corner, you're going to get back on the gas and you're going to dump the clutch and you're going to have a clutch kick. And the car will be like, okay, let's get and go. Another thing is you hold the clutch while the car is sliding, like big angle, the car is going to start to straighten out. Because the car being sideways is already not a natural behavior. So the car always tries to stabilize itself. So when you're going like this, like in the corner, you flick the car, and then you hold on the clutch, you stop on the clutch. Now the car is going to the big angle, you toss it reverse. And now it gets, like, the spin momentum gets it so much, and then it dies. Now the spin momentum stops, and now the car is gonna be like slingshot. It's gonna bounce back. So the bigger the angle, the faster the car is gonna slingshot back. So if you do a complete 180, like almost like 180 reverse, like looking backwards on the road, the car, the basically stabilizing, straightening out, is gonna be so wild. It can literally snap you out very, very aggressively. So when the car is looking reverse, it's gonna be like bam. So you have to be extremely careful. The bigger the reverse entry, the faster you have to counter steer basically the spin momentum to the opposite to slow that down, make it smoother. But we'll talk about this. It's incredibly hard. Like, this information, just explaining it is so hard that, especially with the slow motions. That's why, I need a bit of, like, I make a video, a bit of pause to rest, make a bit of video. And you need to know, guys, on the side, I'm doing coaching and the clients are getting more and more and more. I'm happy that people are progressing. So that's why, non-stop information, coaching, like, so that's about it. Andrew, just remember, when you're on the clutch, you toss the car. The clutch doesn't stop the big angle. It's just you let the car slide itself on inertia, and the big angles, the car starts to stabilize, straighten itself out alone. So it's up to you now when you reverse to catch the angle. So be ready when the car is reversed and you're about to get the 90 degrees. Now be ready to be on the throttle just before getting 90 degrees vertical. Get ready to step on the throttle. You could step full throttle for half a second, for a moment just to like tell the car like, oh, stop, settle in. I want this angle. We can continue on the corner with that angle, and then start modulating. You will step on the throttle, but if you hold full throttle, the rear wheels, like you're sending all so much power to the rear wheels, like yeah, it's gonna settle the car for a moment, but then when you build that massive wheel spin on the rear, you're gonna lose the grip and you're gonna start again oversteering. What's going to happen is instead of you catching the car into angle 90 degrees or a bit less, the car, you catch it and then you again go with reverse. You're going to spin out. So that's why when the car gets back to straighten out, you can step on the throttle and then start modulating. So you'll be like floor modulate, wrong, 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 wrong. Then like just let it settle. So like goes reverse, boom, wrong, wrong, wrong. Then the car, and you let the car settle into this angle so you could keep going through the corner. You just flow through the corner. That's about it. It's a bit a lot to explain, but you get about it. You know what? I'm not even going to reply to all this. You're gonna watch it in the video. Hey Andrew, appreciate the support a lot and that you love the series. More to come, brother. I've just covered in detail a bit about what you mentioned the what was it, the clutch stopping, the big angle. I am doing a video replying to people. So, Andrew, that's about it, bro. It really means a lot that you're watching the videos and you guys enjoy them. So, thank you a lot. And I hope that this explanation helped you. Did all of this. Now, Renda. Renda the Cuber. LOL. So, Renda is saying, did all of this install pure soul, lightning a show, didn't skip and still not working. Still get the error 0xc, all this cancer error, bro. Guys, let me just show you for a moment how easy it is. Let me just show you for a moment how easy it is. You probably won't believe it. Guys, look. Just look how easy it is. Instead of going spamming help channel stuff like that, take the error code and just Google. Most likely you will find something on Reddit. When you Google this, boom, you have answer on Reddit, you have answer here and stuff like that. But in general, let me tell you something. Like you could go here, there's a lot of people giving suggestions. Try some of them. People are helping each other every day. Even though Reddit is insanely cancerous platform, is just full of hate. I hate this platform. I absolutely hate this platform. So, what is this? Somebody left me a message. What is that? Directly into piecing that back, yeah, because everything is updated. Thanks for help. I'm glad to help, brother. Somebody left me a message, so if that was it, I guess I'm happy to help. Anyways, get rid of this cancerous platform. Now, uh, Renda, this problem is, suggesting that is because you can run the Windows in 64-bit version. Let me explain very quickly because we're going very long. I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of times, it's Microsoft BS updates that come in. My shifter stopped working one day together with the wheel. They couldn't be detected. I panicked a bit and like, what the F is going on? Like, seriously. Like, shifter's not working, not being detected, wheel. It's the updates, bro. Sometimes you just have to commit and understand, okay, this Windows is busted, it's all corrupted a lot. Microsoft is never going to take accountability for releasing busted updates that are going to bust your Windows, corrupt the libraries, corrupt the registries. So you just have to get a new Windows. A lot of people told me, thank you, bro, for suggesting. I tell them, try anything you can. If nothing works, delete the Windows, install a new one. There were a few people who came back to me, probably in the like 5 to 10s number, and told me, bro, I tried everything, nothing worked, and I did your advice. I installed new Windows, 64-bit version, now everything works. Thank you very much. Windows got corrupted, bro. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it, bro. Hey, Randa. Thanks for leaving feedback, and I'm sorry to hear that it didn't manage to help you out. A lot of times it's Microsoft updates that corrupt, bust the Windows, so you get this error. I am doing video replying to people on breaking down info or what's the problem. So I gave a bit of insight on this problem as well. So that's about it, Brenda. All I can tell you about this, and I hope we're getting close. Oh my God, there's so many comments left, and I'm on like, oh my days, 50 minutes, bro. I've been talking a lot. I better shut the f up. Like, hi, bro. What is your ass? So, we're gonna keep very quickly now because like I've been going into details, but sometimes I just wanna enjoy my time. You know, have a drink. We have like, I mean, why do we have to rush in life? You know, I wanna chill, bro. I'm tired. Masa is saying, "Hi, bro. What is your AC apps for the pedal sensitivity HUD, please?" Easy as hell. That's what I love. Easy questions. So, Masa, join my Project X Discord. And once you're up, you want to scroll down a bit and you will find the help category. Then you click on apps. What you see here, guys, what you see here is everything that I use. The application, brother, that you saw me on this video that's drifting Citureto's new track, all layouts, that was on the Tamworth UK streets. The application you see in any video that I use now is DK pedals, and I tell this to every coaching client, whatever that I use this so I can explain better and I can see exactly what's the deal. And when I explain them something, this application is great. This is the best goddamn app for pedals. So these are all the cameras that I use. I use this when I'm recording drone cams. I use this when I'm recording some stuff, maybe cinematics and stuff. I use this when I'm recording only. I drive in first person. You saw that, guys. This is also for recording, and I use this when I'm driving. So the only app that I use when I'm driving first person is this one on the Comfy Map. Comfy Map is great. You could use it to teleport in servers. You'll be able to see these dots, which are the teleport locations. Anyways, we're not gonna dig. I keep talking, bruh. I keep talking too much. Anyways, boom, boom. Uh, hey, Masa, thank you for giving feedback, and you can find all the apps that I use in my Project X Discord under help category. Look for apps channel and you will find everything. So if anybody is curious what I use, that's all the applications there, guys. Maybe something else, I'll put it there. I need to see if I added something else. So that's about it. Jim Kerr, I love you. This helped out so much you can't imagine. I'm super happy that this actually helped you, brother. Like for me, it always makes me happy seeing people being happy because I fixed their game. That's the only thing that makes me happy nowadays is seeing people make progress. I'm not that happy about myself. I'm happy about other people mostly. So if the how to fix rain helped you, especially that video, this is I think a cut. If I'm not mistaken, this is just a shortcut, uh, small version like 4 minutes or like even more from the big video, and that video took me hours to make, explaining editing and stuff like that. So if my video that I spent so much work on helped you and you're appreciating that, really means a lot. A lot of people actually, I don't understand people who dislike this kind of videos. I in general don't understand people who go and dislike any sort of helpful content. Doesn't matter if it's about life, if it's about a game or anything. uh, if it didn't help you, just move on with life. Why do you have to dislike anybody's videos? Like, you guys are goddamn idiots. Seriously, the people who dislike videos, like, you really need something bad to happen to you so it can maybe click in your head. Because what I figured out is only if only good things happen to you, you don't learn anything, and then something bad happens, you don't know how to deal with it. That's what happens with the rich, spoiled kids. So, like, seriously, people like this, huge kudos, bro. Like, thank you, thanks to anybody that appreciates the work that's being done, not only from me, from anybody else that makes videos. You guys have no idea how much cancer we get and how much hard it is. You think it's very easy to put a camera on the drive on your head and stuff like that. I mean, it's one thing to drive without camera. It's completely different ball game when you drive and you drive with camera. So the camera is also like putting pressure on all kinds of stuff. Another thing is that it's annoying. Like you just sit on your head, it's shaking and stuff like that. I think it's very pleasant. All that just to show or entertain. Obviously, this is not a driving video that he commented, but just giving you a perspective, like how much work it takes behind the scenes. And there's so many people that don't appreciate it. These guys, goddamn idiots, bro. Seriously, you need to start showing some respect to people that make videos. I really appreciate it, Jim. And hope you will enjoy my the content out here. Thank you for leaving feedback, and glad I helped. Happy driving. So that's about it, Jim. Glad I helped you. All right, guys, let's go next one. Javian, bro. I hope if I I mispronounce your name, I'm very sorry. I'll say it, Javian. So, or maybe I think in the Spanish or who was it? You don't pronounce the J. Anyways, Javian. We're gonna say it like this. Sorry, bro, if I mispronounce. My wheel isn't spinning back fast enough when I let it go. Is it because I'm using a relatively low FFB wheel, Logitech G923? I could spin it myself, but I don't know when to stop. So guess I'll keep trying. Now, I started on Logitech, guys. Probably some of you don't know. Like, I mean, if I have to be brutally honest, I didn't start on Logitech. I started on keyboard. Just keyboard. Just keyboard, guys. Like just keyboard. No mouse, nothing. No scripts, nothing. No assist. Like keyboard. And I was like these. I call them flapjacks with your wheels flapping, like boom, 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 boom. Like that's how it is. You pre AD. Like I call them flapjacks because I even some people on controller like because the front wheels are flapping. Tack 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 flapjack. Anyways, and I'm BS. But I did start. My first wheel was G29. If it's G29, G920, they're literally the same, guys. G923, I believe it has two motors, whatever was it, I forgot. So it's still not that fast. Now, Javian, what I advise you, the what you need to understand is, I have a complete video about settings. You need to check that. Seriously, you want to check that. And if I'm not mistaken, you could also find it here. I'm putting all the drift guides here and the stuff. So the settings guide is probably, I decided to keep it here. So you need to check this video out. It's this video, FBit settings and stuff, explaining stuff. So check that out. I explain a lot of things, but I'll tell you this. Yes, Logitechs are a bit slow. You do have to help them slightly, not too much, like a little flick. If you do a big flick, then obviously you try to get like big entries, like 90 degrees, stuff like that. But you do have to help it slightly, not too much. It still manages it. You will lose if you swapped the wheel, though. If you swap the wheel to be custom on the base, what's going to happen is the base is not that powerful that when you put the aftermarket big wheel, you're going to lose a lot of force feedback and you have to flick the wheel like crazy. So what I'm going to advise you, bro, is you need to learn to help the wheel. I will do a bit of a video and explanation about Logitech. I'm sad that mine broke down because I was drifting it every day for minimum of like 4 to 6 hours, some days up to 12 hours. I just busted the F out of it. So driving. So my advice is you need higher FFB so the wheel can spin as fast as possible, and you have to do less help. But I also, in that video that I just recommended, I explain a bit about the settings, and here you could see what I'm using, 900 degrees, and what was it here? Force feedback, yeah. So you could see that I used to use some of these settings to help a bit the boost gain and stuff, like help the wheel a bit. And yeah, another thing that if you guys are learning, you're trying, I strongly advise you get the all of this off. Like you don't want to drive with any assistance, any help, and you want to use 900 degrees. dial a bit your settings and remove anything. One thing that I will advise you is use tire blankets. If you're a beginner, use tire blankets. I remove tire blankets because I'm tuning the car. Sometimes I'm still learning tuning and stuff like that, digging a bit of suspension and stuff. But that doesn't matter. This is out of the way. So that's about it, bro. I covered it. I'm not gonna leave this in reply because it's a lot. I'm just gonna tell you, uh, hey brother, thanks for the feedback. And I'm I'm doing a video replying on comments, and I explained a bit in detail about this. So stay tuned. I have a response for your matter. So basically that's about it. Next, DVOSC. Oh, again, brother, I'm so happy that you enjoy the videos. What is this? These are my old videos, bro. Like, how do
Sheriff,
you bro? You're digging, you're digging my old videos on the channel, bro. Like, this is funny. Like, I mean, I appreciate that you're going and digging the videos, bro.
is he making another
What
run
is
for
this?
it?
Oh, bro, this was me testing one old. I call it like okay, I can't use this because it's swear, but like I called him, the grandpa cars, the old cars, and I was doing some racing with bots, and what I did is like I just entered the corner. I saw that there was no time to slow down on the corner, so I just tossed the car, sound the brakes, did it just an inertia drift, and hope for the best if I can survive the corner. And basically it.
Sheriff,
So let's
is
watch
he
it.
making
30
another
seconds.
run for it?
So that's me. I'm flying.
Break it loose and just drive it with the throttle.
You could see, bro, that the tire's all heated up. Even the car can't go straight.
If
Like it
you're
just
going hard enough left, you'll find yourself turning
the
right.
car was wobbling very loose. It is like I just can't stop. I can't stop. Like I'm gonna lock the front wheels. I just went for it.
Oh, right. That makes perfect sense. Turn right to go left.
Yeah, turn right to go left. Well, what do you mean? Like simple as that. We have 4 replies, bro. They keep coming. Guys, chill. It's 1 hour. This video is 1 hour. Goddamn. Like, I mean, you guys need to chill with the comments. Like, I can't go through them. I talk way too much. But I want to explain a bit so you know. Uh, what is this? Let me see how much is left. Oh my God, there's so much left. Jesus Christ. We're going to go quick on them. So, you will see. Thank you very much. These are very fun shorts and clips. I'm glad you uh, watch them. Bro, for a moment I thought that you named yourself Elon Musk or something. Elon Marion. Okay. So, Elon says, "Hello, I like your video, but I have another problem. My AI don't want to pit, even their tire was completely gone. I already said 3x tire wear and still have the same result. They using one set medium until 75 laps. Do you have any solutions?" Bro, I have all the solutions about traffic. Like, I did so much digging about the single player traffic that, you don't need tire wear on traffic. Now, the problem is that when I go to new AI behavior, I deleted the file that will show the all the possibility. My advice to you, bro, is the following. Let me check. So, this is my advice, Elon. If if the traffic gets damaged and stuff like that, like I don't know what exactly is the problem, but I have no AI don't want to pit. If your AI gets damaged, I'm not sure if this is about racing or about traffic, but in general, I will tell you this thing. Always make sure you have these two options. When you go to custom shaders patch, you go to new AI behavior, you go down here. This is the in AI retirement settings. AI retirement settings are settings if something happens to the AI to know what to do. So you have get back to the race after going to pits. Now, obviously, if you're racing, sure, why not? Or like when you do have single player traffic, it's still racing, right? So you want to use that as well. But I'm using, some settings here. that I'm testing and recording with from Akuma, by the way. So thank you, Akuma, for them. Show message when AI goes back to pits. Uh, that's unnecessary. You don't need that. Go to pits if taking a lot of damage. Teleport to pits if taking too much damage. So you want to use these two options. Worst case scenario, and you have them. I had here some preset for me about traffic. I think I've lost it. I have it on Patreon. It's free, but or I don't know if I changed it to not be free. Anyways, but these are the two settings you need. So that's about it, brother. Make sure to check and do that. So, Alon, that should be a pretty simple fix. Uh, just go to CM, CSP, new AI behavior, then look at AI retirement settings and just check mark the settings you want. If AI gets damaged or it's not fitting. I also do video now replying to people and explain a bit in details about the stuff. So like that's it. And for the thanks for the feedback. So that's about it, Dylan. Pretty should be pretty simple, pretty safe forward fix. So nothing to worry about. All right, next, go crazy, Stevie. Hey man, this is off topic, but I watched one of your videos step by step to get all CSP and content manager downloads. I've been having trouble with Soul Planner not showing up, and I was wondering what I have to do to solve this issue. I have Pure and Soul download, and you're commenting this on the how to do video. Brother, guys, I need you to understand something. There's nothing more annoying than you coming to my last video that I've uploaded or something and commenting about this BS. If you need help, comment on the same video. I will reply. Like, it's most likely I will reply there, but if you comment it on the driving videos or something completely off topic, like, I know why you're doing it, because you think it's old video, I'm not gonna reply. So your best chance of getting a reply to this problem is if you comment it on the new one. But I don't work this way. Maybe in future, if the channel goes big, I have so many comments that I just can't reply to them. But if you see that I'm replying to everybody, like, why you have to do that, bro? Like, seriously. Still, I appreciate a comment, but just next time, don't do this, bro. Like, seriously. Um, hey, Stevie, you don't have to comment on new videos with expectation that I won't reply to my old videos. I always reply, so don't worry if you get in trouble. I also have a help channel on Discord that you can use. So direct your questions in the appropriate videos or channels, please. I appreciate your feedback and glad you enjoy the videos. Regarding the problem, now what you're saying is that you did everything step to step on the all the CSP content manager downloads. I've been having trouble with Soul Planner not showing up, and I was wondering why. So if your Soul Planner is not showing up, that means now here's the thing, guys. You really, bro, Stevie, you really need to watch the video properly. When you go to videos and what was it? I'm starting to forget. So you want to go to Python apps. Here, if you had Soul or whatever, I don't see it anymore. So I don't think you have to select anything anymore. I do use Pure. So what you want to do is go to CSP, go to weather effects, select Solar Pure. Then now the weather script is changed and it's located in drive sections since some of the latest. You go to weather, you go to controllers, you have either pure or dynamic. If you use Sol, you'll find Sol. So I have pure. They're now standalone. You don't have to use both of them. So I explained this, and bro, it's pretty straightforward. And I hope you didn't drag and drop Soul or Pure into the content manager to bust your game up because you have to delete. Um, I'm again, we're gonna say that we're recording a video replying to comments. So I covered a bit about this and just following some of my new CSP or Pure updates will tell you also what to do. So that's about it, bro. Um, Devo C is enjoying some of the old content that was like more entertainer sided. Um, nice, also nice blue suits you like Bugatti. All this Bugatti, like man, when I see the bone stock videos, like it's very, guys. I'm gonna tell you this. It's very sad to see that we now moved into attention economy and no longer are impressive feats important or going to be viewed. So something that's impressive or like super hard and stuff like that, nobody really gives a f about it. They're more going towards attention keeping videos and just anything that grabs attention, clickbait stuff like that. So these bone stock series, these cars, they're the way I make them look easy and drive them is very hard. And it's a bit sad that some of the videos, don't get that much love. But it is what it is, bro. When you're part of the YouTube, you're part of this game, so you understand what it is. So um, that's about it. Thanks a lot. I use in-game CSP debug. So yeah, Cymax, I believe this comment doubled. So that's great. Happy to hear, bro. So Cymax already knew perfectly what to do. So when I open the Lightspire 179, it's different when I get from your screen. So what do I get? Like I don't know, bro. Like seriously, I don't know. I mean, I think like how can it be different what you get on my screen than your screen? Like maybe content manager version, maybe something else. I don't know how it can be different. If I record it on the same version CSP and you have the same version CSP, then obviously something's up. Like I don't really know, bro. Like seriously, I don't know what to say. Hey mate, I'm not sure what it could be. Maybe content manager versions were different, or I was on 179 CSP preview. I haven't rewatched the video to see, but I hope you are not on a cracked Acero version. Oh, by the way, a lot of you guys use this BS cracked Acero. Like, don't be broke and cheapskates. I'm broke and I still can afford a lot of the stuff. Like the game on Ultimate, they're running a sale every goddamn 1 2 months. When there's a holiday, they put a set on 90% discount. The Ultimate version is like $6 or maximum close to seven. Come on, you can't be that much of a cheapskate to not afford to pay the sale. Like seriously, I need help. I install Pure and now can't enter my server. Bro, if you can't enter your server with Pure, that means you busted your game. So if you installed Pure, not the way I showed, then like I don't know what to say, man. We're at the end. Um, hey, brother, I no longer offer personal help. You can guess why, because I'm wasting hours and hours to fix people's games and I don't win anything at the end. I have tons of work waiting. Um, I hope you installed it correctly. If you need help, you can ask in our help channel on Discord, and if someone is free, you will get a reply, and we and help. So that's about it. Yeah, the help channel, guys. Don't have an attitude that we're obligated to reply to you. Me or the mods. Help channel is there if somebody knows what the problem is or have time, and if I have time, I'll reply. And a lot of people, they don't give context. Oh, my game is crashing. Bro, it could be a million goddamn effing things. Do you expect me to be a prophet and know? Like, tell me what you did before. Tell me what car, what track, what did like you expect me to be a goddamn prophet? How do you expect me to reply when you don't give me the context? What you did before? Maybe you don't know, but I know that there's like thousands of goddamn possibilities why your game is crashing. Does anyone know? So next, XDL Fico. Does anyone know what should I do if my game crashes because CM does not show what's wrong? If content manager doesn't show what's wrong, it's most likely your computer can't. Like either there's incompatibility. It could. Oh my god, it could be so many things. Uh, now, now, brother, it could be way too many things. If it's if it's an SRP server, I can guarantee you most likely traffic servers are way too heavy for your PC. If it's something else, then it's a mod causing you to crash and preventing the game to load. But in general, maybe the video settings or CSP settings are too heavy, and just try lowering them and see if that will help. You can check Assetto Corsa documents folder and look for the logs folder and check the log file for errors. Usually some answers pop there. That's about it, bro. It's way too much. You see why I hate race canceled queries, guys, and hate replying to this? It could be a goddamn million things. I'm not a prophet. But if you give me tons of context, I'll know. So let's finish with the last. What can I do if the cars are blurred when I use F5 photo mode? That's like 1 month ago. Sorry, guys. Like not every time I can just go and reply to questions. Now, hey brother, the possibility is that maybe you're too zoomed in. Also, if you use the roll option, then the camera is not static and like following the car, set on the car. So it becomes more like free f7 camera, and the car will get blurred because you try to do a motion photo. I hope this makes sense. Just play around with the camera, with the photo mode app in game, and figure out. I mean, that's about it, bro. It's just the you messed up something on the application. So that's why your motion photo is garbage. It's not showing me to press exit. It's not showing me press E to exit. How I can fix it, bro? Why you guys have no common sense nowadays? Like it's common sense is dead. Look at the wheel of the car. I'm pretty sure. Like I have to just open the goddamn video now. Seriously, open the. uh, So this is the video. Let's see. I was in game later on, so let's see. Only works in cockpit camera. So I explicitly say, hey brother, you need to be in cockpit camera and look at the wheel so that the message can appear to exit the car. I mean, it's simple as that, bro. Like you are just. I feel like sometimes some of you guys just look at the video just to look at the video, like zombies. Listen to the information, think about the information, process what you're seeing, what I'm explaining. You know what I mean? That S, I can't say this, not using CPUs and show this S, CPU usage always low. I mean, uh, well, um, what to say, but just find the best balance between settings and whatever is more stronger in your PC, like CPU. Bro, I can type CPU or GPU. Just pick that to have the most load when you set up your CSP settings, and that's about it. Like I mean, like, I don't know, like I don't know what more to say, bro. Like that's about it. So I think this is, bro. Oh my god, 5 comments, brother. Look at this. By the time I finish this video, we're about like 1 hour 23 minutes. Look how many goddamn comments we have. Mike Slater. I don't have apps. I know this video a year old. I know, but they took it out like lost. Uh, it's now called Python apps. Yeah, the thanks and plus, so I didn't have, so only pure. Yeah, I'm happy to help, brother. Happy to help. So let's see if I missed something else, like new notifications, whatever. Javian, we replied to this. So let's see, we missed Renda. Uh, tried but nothing worked. What the f? What is this? Some resolution causing this. There are a few options. Graphing adjustment option. What is this, bro? Okay, custom shaders patches. So going black screen, but can drive here the car. Expect for a black screen, but like, well, now, guys, about black screen, black sky, black flickering. We talk about this. This video about black screen, I explain a bit. Make sure your resolution is on point. Make sure everything is fine. You know, you want, when you go to settings and you go to video, you don't want the rendering mode to be set on Oculus Rift or some BS. Make sure everything is correct. I've seen way too many people with this garbage. And they ask, my neck effects doesn't work, this, that. Bro, you have OpenVR or Oculus Rift set as a rendering mode. How do you expect anything to run? Set your single screen and that's it. Like literally. Or if you use triples. Like that's why it doesn't work. Another thing why a lot of people ask me why NickFX is not working, you need FreeR camera to be on, and then you need NickFX to be on. FreeR camera and NickFX work together. You need these two as well. Like there's so many guys, how can you not know this? Come on, like I mean anyways. You know. If you know, you know. So try it but nothing works. I mean that's about it, bro. I can't help about it. Way too, like, some questions becoming Bob weighty. We talked about Bob's patience earlier. FSC, let's see if we missed something. Does this still work with the newest paid CSP version? Yes, the traffic videos does work. Doesn't matter if they're 1 year old. Don't be panicked. So, yes, brother, all the traffic videos still work, and I also personally apply the same steps. Um, so feel free to check the traffic trilogy, complete, dense, ultimate traffic guides. Thanks for watching and support. Happy driving. So, doesn't matter if I spelled it wrong. I just want to reply as fast as possible. So, what else? Did we miss anything? Maybe here the bus, Tires RP, the creator of the bus that we did on Rush Life. No, Tires RP, your mod is great. I like it. I just gripped it up to the hell maximum because it was a bit slidey, maybe also with the temperature that I set. But it was like so grippy at the end when I set it. I gripped it up that it was like crazy. Having trouble with looping, I think that was the yeah. I think we replied to everybody. So guys, we just now. I think yes, brother. I'm happy to see that you enjoy the videos. Of course, like people replying immediately, bro. After I gave them a reply. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vid. It's very very big video, obviously. But I just wanted to reply to every single person and reply to all the comments. So now we're literally the backlog is out. We're up to date. Everything's fine. This drink is out. You could see there's like one small sip out of it. And I wish you the best for now. And we'll see you in the next video. Probably, I think next we can do is the Drift Talk section on the Discord, which we haven't checked. And I think we're going to cover Drift Talk. We're gonna cover all the videos and clips that have been sent for asking what's the problem, what do they do wrong, and we're going to go uncover every single person till now. I've been a bit late on this video, but you know, with the coaching and everything going on, the last thing I want is like open and record and just keep talking for 1 hour. So hope you enjoy this, and we'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you again for appreciating watching my content, and I hope you like it, like the content out here, and new content will come in. For now, see you and wish you the best, guys.